of 1, meaning I plug in 1 for n, I should get 5, right? 3 times 1 plus 5, 3 plus 5. I got 8. Oops, I'm getting ahead of myself. I got 8. Didn't work, did it?
Do you have to start at 3?
It gives you the second number.
Yeah, the first term is not where you started. It's not the y-intercept or this. So this part right here, this number, isn't the number that's listed. You kind of have to go backwards 1. Because think about it on a graph, you'd be right here. Your first term would be 5. Well, this number should be your y-intercept. So you need to come back. What would it be?
2.
2. Yeah, go back. Like here, oh, I'm adding 3 every time. So if I go backwards, I subtract 3. This would be a 2. So now I'll try 3n plus 2. I'm getting messy here. So if I do a of n equals 3n plus 2. Now if I try a of 1, 3 times 1 plus 2, it's 5. Yeah, I got 5. If I do a of 2, check a couple here. 3 times 2 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. You get 8. If you plug in 3 for n, you'll get 11, and it works. So could we get our 100th term now?
No.
How would we do that?
Okay.
Plug in 100 for n. So just do a of 100 be 3 times 100 plus 2. So it would be 300 plus 2, 302. So if we kept going 100 times, the 100th number would be 302. Kind of makes sense? So it's kind of just like a linear equation. It's just called an arithmetic sequence and they use different letters.
Okay, so the n stands for like the first or the second
Term.
Yeah,
term,
it's
right?
the number of the term. Like the first, second, third,
And you
fourth.
plug it into the n, right? We're right by the 3.
Yeah. It's kind of like in a line you'd write y equals, like if this was a line and we graphed it, you'd write y equals 3x plus 2. Same thing, now we're just using n instead of x. They just, yeah. Try another one. So here's a sequence. Let's go. I'll just make one up here real quick. 2, 6, 10, 14. Try to find the rule and give me the 100th term. Hello? Yeah? Okay. You're supposed to go to the office when you have a minute. So at 9:15, that's a good time.
Oh.
I haven't really given you that great of instructions. I just want to see how quick you catch on. Really?
I don't think I heard you.
What's the first thing you should do?
Figure out
Find
how
out
many
the gap
different
between
factors
the two
affect
numbers you want to divide by.
Yeah. Figure out how much it's increasing or decreasing by. Or what we're adding and subtracting every time. The slope. Or the common difference, whatever you want to call it. I like slope. Just because that way you think about the graph too.
Can we figure out the sequence?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it going up by?
4.
4. So if you're trying to write a rule, where does the 4, what's the 4 have to do with anything?
Or
It's the slope.
Yeah, it's a slope. It's first thing, it's 4n. Alright, remember y equals mx plus b? If it was slope, you put y equals 4x. Same
Would it
thing.
be 4n minus 2?
N. And then you have to figure out the starting value, right? This isn't the starting value though, that's the first term. So you have to go backwards. So the way you do that, you just go, oh, here I'm adding 4 every time. So if I go backwards, 14 minus 4 is 10, 10 minus 4 is 6, 6 minus 4 is 2. If I go backwards one more, what do I get?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. So it would be 4n minus 2 would be the rule for that sequence.
You have to put a in.
Yes. Since we're talking about sequences. I know. I just want you to pass the EOC, that's all. I care.
Or the negative 2 mean like subtract something? As soon as you multiply it?
Yeah. So now if I ask what is the 100th term,
You plug it in.
be 4 times 100 minus 2
Oh,
would be 400 minus 2 would be 398. That's a lot faster. I know some people in there, if you got like quiz, you'd be like, oh man, I gotta go to the 100th one. Well, 14, 18, 22, 26, and then just keep going and going and going and
I
going.
would do that.
You would do that?
Yeah. Just to make sure.
Just to make sure. Like, what is the 1000th term? Oh man, I'm gonna be here till 7th grade. We're done this year.
Does it, like when you're actually doing the equation, let's say we do a test on it, does it matter if we accidentally don't put it where it says 8n? And then we don't put it on n at the bottom?
So this would be called a rule, not an equation, I mean?
Put it in. It's fun. It's a sequence.
What?
What'd you say?
So it's called the rule?
It's a rule. It's a rule for this sequence. It's an equation that tells you the pattern of the sequence.
So you can say it's an equation too?
Yeah. Equation just means it's a number sentence with an equal sign in it. It's an equation. So, here's your homework.
Oh, yay.
These are all arithmetic.
I don't like that word.
Homework or arithmetic?
Both.
5 of them. Just find the rule and find a of, let's go 50. Find the rule and the 50th term for each one.
It's been forever since you've done
Wait, what does that one say? Oh, that looks like A, so.
That's an A, and that's a 50. Sorry. That's it. That's all you got to do. 6th period. If you're not done writing it down, you better pause the video because it's about to end. See you tomorrow.